last week on Discount Heroes.
You pass by multiple side tunnels. A couple of them have signs hanging in Goblin.
Says, forbidden.
Let's check it out.
Until you emerge into a pristine oasis. You run up to the pool in the center and see that it is a shimmering pool of white light.
Oh, mates, there's something in that pool right there. Bunch of voices yelling at me.
It's magic. Pure magic. The magic that flows beneath the crust of the planet itself. The pool begins to froth and bubble. A figure begins to congeal from the frothing, bubbling mass. And he has a strange little splinter sticking out of the top of his head. His eyes narrow as he bares his fangs.
Buff it! I run.
Guys, we gotta check out the Mashling room.
I open the dimension door and chuck Nox through.
You see a pair of crudely constructed chambers. The flow of magic circles around and illuminates them with an eerie glow. Inside the drawer is pieces of hair and fingernails.
If I get in the first box and put a rhino horn, do I come out like a cool rhino man?
I will never stop you from trying that.
You guys hear a clang off in the distance. Splinterhead. In his hands, he clutches an odd object that you've never seen before.
So he has a minigun.
You've never heard of that, but yes.
Welcome to Discount
Wow.
That was really good. That was a great clap.
The best clap.
Oh, I'm not recording. I'm just kidding. It was a joke.
Let it sink in at least for a second.
I'm going to delete my recording.
Anyway. Welcome
So
to
how's everybody doing tonight?
Wasn't even going to ask.
Come on, Jared. You screwed it up. We were getting out.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jared wants to know how everyone's doing.
I'm pissed off now, Jared. Thanks to you.
You're welcome. The rest of you, speak on it now.
I'm teetering on the edge.
Of glory?
God, I hope so, Matt. This could be the edge of glory. Who knows?
You never know until you know.
I would say it's probably not glory, but hey.
All evidence suggests. Tyler?
I have my own soundtrack tonight.
Oh, it's...
Wow.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
I don't know
That's
if you
great.
did something to make it louder in that moment, but
it was...
No, he keeps drinking, and the more he drinks, the louder it gets. I'm telling you.
I love it so much. I love it.
Can you just put a big blanket over you and your microphone?
Yeah, just hide. Can you hide from the sounds?
Probably could. Let me try that. Hold on. I'm going to leave it on so you can hear if it helps.
While he's doing that, Brent, how are you?
Well, we could maybe explain what's going on.
No, I don't think we should. Also, I want to know how Brent's doing.
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome, Brent.
So,
I got my
was
car back
curious,
today.
You're my friend.
Is this any better?
From that horrible wreck?
There was no horrible wreck, but yes, I did get it back.
Excellent.
No, it's not better at all,
Not
Tyler.
much better, really.
Dude, it's very hot in here.
Well, we appreciate you trying.
So for listeners who don't know, Copes and Demi were displaced from their homes a week or two ago.
Well, I
Now
think it
we're-
was Tyler and Aaron.
Fuck you, man. Let's just tell them what's going on.
We did in the last episode.
I said tree fell on my house. That's it.
Yeah, and that you were both ended up homeless. Tyler said something about his benevolent new landlord.
Speaking of that benevolent landlord,
What's he like to do?
He's jamming.
Jamming.
so what's he doing right now?
I think he's working on Tiny Dancer.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer.
And where does he do that, Tyler?
Right next to me. I don't know what to do.
There's just going to be sound when you talk, is just what's going to happen. Hey, listeners, we're sorry about that, but, you know,
I will be using sign language this episode.
his audio's going to just suck. It's just going to suck.
I could cancel some of it. We'll see.
We'll have very short attack rounds. There will be no questions and ridiculous things.
Copes is going to be super normal tonight.
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast for a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 17 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'm the DM. We got 4 players. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Tyler Copes.
This is Aaron playing Demarok, the Tiefling Bard.
I am Jared, and I play Thrasher.
And this is Matt, and I play Nox Longfoot, the Gnome Wizard. Brent, that's your cue.
Oh, right. That's right. Tyler's was so short, I felt like something was missing.
That's what she said.
Oh, damn it, you beat me to
I got a question for you guys. My question is, what's something that you refuse to use or buy because of a bad experience that you had?
I'm pretty easy to trick. And I don't hold grudges, you know?
Okay.
I'm pretty loyal, maybe, too. I can't think of anything.
Fanner again.
Oh, it's that anti-nausea medicine that they gave you on the cruise ship.
Oh, yeah, that's a good reason.
Tyler's avoiding telling the story. He had horrible nightmares. Night terrors, it sounded like, right? Sleep paralysis. Thumbs up. That's 2 thumbs up from Tyler.
Yep. Horrible, like the worst side effect anyone has ever told me they have had from a medication they were given.
Severe depression, sleep paralysis, night terrors.
I 100% respect your decision not to do that ever again.
I can open up to food if you guys are having trouble. I feel like...
Did I already talk about the liquor store that I could walk to from my house?
I don't think so.
Alright, so I'll never go to this fucking store again. I go there, again, so convenient. I could literally walk there. If I wanted to. I wouldn't. I'm fat. I go in, get my 2 bottles of vodka, set them on the counter, and I can see a man eating behind the counter. He's off in the corner a little bit, but I can see him, and I know he can see me. So I set my stuff there, and I wait for a solid 30 seconds. And I'm like, excuse me, sir. Doesn't look up, doesn't acknowledge me, nothing. A few more times, hey, sir, excuse me, sir. Nothing. He will not look up from the food he's eating. So after maybe a minute and a half of this, I say, okay, well, this isn't happening. So I leave those bottles on the counter and I walk out of the store. Never been back again. Will never go back again.
Wow, he does not know what kind of customer he turned away.
Right?
Does that store?
He could have put his kids through college. He could have bought a new car.
Good Times Package Store on Canton and Blackwell Road. Fuck that place. Nobody shop there ever.
I'll go with what Tyler did. I'm going to go with a medicine that I took at one point. I don't remember the name of it. I think it's Topamax, but they call it Dopamax. It makes you feel really dumb all the time. And I lost the ability to taste any flavor that wasn't spicy or salty.
Oh, I remember that.
So if I drank soda, it tasted like seltzer water. If I drank beer, it tasted like flat seltzer water. I didn't get any flavors. It was for migraines and it worked great, but I couldn't live my life like that.
It was a really great time for me because we'd go to, he started wanting really spicy shit. So we'd go to Thai restaurants when we worked together.
Yeah.
And, he was eating stuff as spicy as I was. And it was a good time. He just wanted flavor.
I just wanted something. I just want to feel something.
I just want to feel.
He is currently playing Matchbox 20.
Which, what is it? Rainmaker?
We're going to need updates as it goes.
Got it. Got it in one.
It is Rainmaker, people. Got thumbs up.
I like to drum to that song. It's easy.
Brent, what's yours?
Let's see. Not because of a bad experience, but the first time I went to Dragon Con, I spent $120 on a LARP sword, which I thought was really cool while I was walking around with it. And then when I got home, I was like, well, that was a waste of...
No, I have more garbage.
I've felt that way every time I've come home for the Renaissance Festival.
Cool, though.
It was cool.
Oh, they get you so easy.
How many times do you think it would take for you hitting me in the head with a LARP sword before it would knock me out?
I think the sword would break.
They're pretty durable. I don't know.
Yeah, so's my fucking head.
So is Jared's head.
I think we could get to like 40 at least.
Oh, you're going to need way more than that, buddy. So if you want to see that, head to the Patreon.
And also, those butterfly yo-yos, those things fucking hurt. You know what I'm talking about? The butterfly yo-yos, the ones with the two sharp edges instead of a rounded edge.
Oh, yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
What are you doing with it that it hurts?
I'm doing it really fast.
Doing what?
Yo-yoing, man.
But you throw it down at the floor and then it comes back and should be hitting you.
I can throw it up to the sky. I can shoot the moon so easily, and it comes back so fast that it hurts.
Okay.
Brent, how much yo-yoing have you done in your life? Be honest.
Yeah, I had aspirations to use it as a weapon when I was a kid. But I was like, some kid's gonna bully me, and I'm just gonna pop him in the face with the butterfly yo-yo.
I respect those aspirations.
Yeah.
I don't.
And thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. All right, thank you for your answers, everyone.
Aaron, did you think of one?
Nope. Pretty loyal.
Moving right along.
Let's go ahead and begin the game. Last week, our intrepid adventurers traveled the Underground Railroad looking for a less direct way to enter the graveyard, the fortress of King Boomstone. They encountered multiple branching pathways, mostly collapsed with ancient goblin signage. Choosing to go down a path marked forbidden, they encountered a pool of magic like many they had seen before, surrounded by a beautiful oasis. There they learned a little more goblin lore from Flint's Banner, learning that goblins born here were tied to the magic forever, bound to be reborn from it over and over. Conveniently, a goblet appeared from the bright magic fluid just then, a goblin they had apparently killed earlier that year.
Oops.
Flint's Banner urged them to run, and they did, but they were eventually stopped cold by a sign that read, Mashling Room, and they just had to get in. Nox and Thrasher went to investigate via Dimension Door while Demarok clandestinely investigated the reappearance of Splinterhead.
I'm clandestine.
We join Nox and Thrasher as they begin to experiment with a strange device found within that chamber.
Freebird is currently playing.
Continue to experiment.
We'll continue, yeah. You'd already messed around a little bit, and I think we had stopped right before you had gone through your most recent attempt, where you had put yourself in the chamber on the left, and you had put what in the central chamber?
I think I put a rhino horn. I think I
thought it was the two of us in the opposite chambers.
We tried that first.
Was the last one we did?
We tried that first.
All right, you tell us what you did,
I
scientist.
don't remember, to be completely honest, but I feel like we put a rhino horn in one side.
But hold on. Real quick, though, Tyler, what is the update on what is being played?
Right now, it sounds like honky tonk women.
Thank you. Nox, go on.
Is that a song or never mind.
Shut up. Go on.
It's honky tonk blues. He hasn't sang the chorus yet.
I think it'd be fun if we could at least hear a little.
Yeah, go ahead and let us.
That sucks, man.
Small bits we're getting are pretty bluesy.
Okay. For some reason, I think I got in one and put like a rhino horn in the other one.
Okay.
in the middle one, maybe. I don't remember 100% if I'm being honest.
There were 2 glass-like chambers, tubes, whatever you want to call them, with little doors on them. There was a central one, which was more of like a glass box on a pedestal with a sealed top. My understanding was that you had placed a rhino horn in that little chamber there, and...
Okay, Thrash, we tried the outside tubes, and it seemed to teleport me, but I don't know, I was thinking maybe it went through the middle tube? Maybe we got to put something in there? Yeah. I have... Thrasher, I have no idea.
Get in. Just get in. I'll pull the lever. Get in.
Okay. I'm getting in. I get in.
All right, so there's the rhino horn in the middle one, you in the right one?
Whichever one I was in last time that I started in, because I ended on the other side.
That was the left one.
The left one.
All right, you ready, man?
No, do it.
As soon as he said no, I pulled it. The moment he said no, I heard no, and then wah.
You pull the lever.
Yep, I did that.
All right, the strange device begins to vibrate as you see the glowing lines on the ground of that magical fluid begin to bubble and froth. You feel the chamber filling in with that magical fluid, and you feel starting at your feet and working its way up your body, you feel your essence begin to unravel, as though every fiber of your being is being tugged in opposite directions. Your body hums with an impossible vibration resonating every cell. The core of who you are, your essence feels like it's stretching, twisting. You feel a deep, primal tug in your bones, like the marrow itself is rearranging.
Oh, God!
Your muscles twitch, not from pain, but from confusion, no longer sure of their purpose. Every heartbeat feels wrong, as if the rhythm is being rewritten by something alien, forcing new possibilities into your blood. And you start to reappear in the chamber on the right. The chamber fills with that bright magic fluid again. And as it begins to drain, you feel different. The transformation started at the skin, thickening and roughening with a strange leathery texture that spread across your body.
Oh no!
Your muscles bulge unnaturally.
Oh no! What did you do, Thrasher?
Me?
Your bones grinding beneath the surface as your spine arches and broadens, forcing you into a more hunched, powerful stance.
This is just what you need.
A heavy, stubby horn forces its way through your forehead.
Oh God, it's hideous.
Thrasher! What happened to me?
You're now a rhino gnome man.
Do I still have 3 arms?
Of course you do.
Yeah, I guess so. You got 2 extra appendages now.
I swear to God, I was going to ask about the third arm too.
Thrasher, I feel weird.
Oh, Nox, what?
What? What happened? I think I have a pimple on my forehead.
No, it's your. Honestly, the whole like Cronenbergian horror is kind of in right now.
Really? Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Is this what Riz is?
Yeah, that seems like Riz might be a word for it. How do you feel?
Somewhere between awful and great, but more towards awful, I think. But I'm okay.
I feel like this could be a good thing for you, you know? Your skin looks tougher. If you're gonna keep jumping in with your sword, that's probably pretty cool. God, I can't look at you for this long.
Okay, well, I don't think we should screw around with this machine anymore.
Make a luck roll.
Oh God.
Oh no. It's a 7.
It's a 7.
Oh God.
Feels about right.
He has advantage, doesn't he?
He has no advantage.
But he's a gnome.
As you step out of it, the machine crackles and pops. The glass chamber on the right and center shatter, and a couple of the brass pipes immediately detach, spewing thick steam. It looks like you've rendered the machine unusable without repair.
Take us back! Take us back!
I think I could fix it if the machine was still working.
Take us back!
Okay. I grab him in Dimension Door.
All right, let's hold on for a second. Let's move back.
So hold on. We need an update because you just left the room.
He came in and took my phone.
Took your phone?
Why?
Yeah, he needed to look up chords, and his phone's upstairs, so he came and got mine.
Okay.
Tell him we've been doing this every week for 2 years.
Oh, that is great.
He said all you have to do is call him and say, I'm sick, and then you don't have to do it, and I can play music with him instead. That's what he told me.
Well, you know.
He's writing a book called 100 Ways to Get Out of Work, and he said, number 1, I'm sick.
He's right. He's fucking right.
All right, Demrock, you would cast the spell Mislead, creating an illusory double of yourself that you could use to explore down the tunnel and see what was going on with Splinterhead.
Correct. And while my illusory double's doing that, my real self is both blind and deaf.
But not a rhinoceros man, so you're doing pretty good.
Also true.
Are you a rhinoceros man?
Yes, he is a rhinoceros man.
I can't wait to hear that.
Rhinoceros, no.
So I believe you had spotted a machine sitting on the ancient railroad tracks headed towards you with a goblin at the top of it with what you had realized. Well, you don't know what a minigun is, but you as a human know what a minigun is, and it's a minigun. And I believe the barrel had spun up and your illusion is lit up.
Hello there, good sir. I'm Mature Dimmerot.
It just continues unloading on you. You're having to shout over the sound of the gunfire.
I've been slain. Copes, we gotta get out of here. There's a guy coming, and whatever he's got, it is not good. It's like 1,000 watts. Just pow, firing at once.
Run!
What about Nox and Thrasher?
About him!
They're our best friends and on this mission with us, and we can't just... They went behind the rock wall.
I'm gonna trust you and let you take the lead on this one.
No, Copes, talk to me. What should we do?
This thing was about 200 feet from you at the time it lit up your illusion.
Is it right down the hall?
You're hearing a steady clanking as it gets closer.
That's it. It's coming.
Also, Copes, you would have heard all of the gunfire too.
Oh fuck, I heard gunfire. 2.
Can you hide us?
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna cast Wall of Stone and barricade the tunnel.
Nice.
Whoa. Dang. So you conjure a wall of stone and it just fills in the space in the tunnel? I think you've got more than enough to cover that whole tunnel.
60 feet. I overlap it like crinkle.
You hear some clanking, and then, I mean, you have to imagine it is approached. Technically, your illusion doesn't have to disappear, Demarok. You hear a pause.
Oh, he didn't disappear. He's laying there murdered.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah, he's riddled with bullet holes.
Gotcha. Okay. After a few moments, you hear the sound of clanking machinery and gunfire on the other side of the wall. How much health does the wall have?
Turn on my phone.
That's true. He took your phone out of spite, it sounds like.
Think so.
It wasn't spite.
You get...
Very funny predicament I'm in.
The wall is 6 inches thick, 10 by 10 panels that can be arranged in any way. Each panel has AC 15 and 30 hit points per inch of thickness.
Okay.
So 180 per panel. Assuming he could stack them, it'd be more than that.
All right, so as the gunfire rains down, you see splits and cracks and little shards of rock shoot out from the side that you're on. It looks like this thing's going to make quick work of your wall after not too long. But you have a moment to act.
Did they dimension door back out yet?
It sounded like this is probably a good time for that to happen.
That's what I was thinking.
Suddenly, a tiny rhino man appears.
Ah!
And also Thrasher, a metal man.
I kick the rhino in the head.
What the hell, Copes? It's me. I look normal.
Whoa! It can talk!
We can talk. Kick it again.
Copes, calm down.
Copes, wait, look, it has an extra arm.
I messed up.
It sounds like Nox's regret.
Is he a
Guys, look. Hold on. Look.
is he a druid now?
Hey.
Thank you, Thrasher.
Oh, yeah. No, you look great. Nox, maybe the horn makes you a little taller even. But, guys, look. Something's about to kill us, and it's right on the other side of that wall.
Yeah, you could hear the sound of gunfire on the other side of the wall of stone that wasn't there.
Oh,
What is it?
let's go.
Where?
Further down the tunnel.
We're between a rock and a hard place.
Don't we have another tunnel we can keep going down?
No.
Yeah, you can keep going. Yeah, this tunnel keeps going.
Yeah, because this room was like an offshoot. So
Mashling room was a wash, guys. We broke it. We broke the thing. Let's go.
we broke me and we broke the room. It was bad, and we're not going to talk about it.
Never seen you this horny.
Stop. I feel like you.
All right, Nox, you are now 6 inches taller.
Is it just horn or is it my whole body?
Let's say 3 inches. It's just horn.
Let's not talk about it, all right?
I'll
We don't need
take
to
it.
talk about your horn every chance you get.
I don't need to, but I can. And I will.
All right, you count as one size larger when determining your carrying capacity and the weight you can push, drag, or lift.
Okay.
Let's see, you have thick leathery skin, and so when you're not wearing armor, your AC is 12 plus your con bonus.
All right. I have really bad con.
Things.
And your constitution increases by 2.
Oh,
Nice.
Worf. It was Worf.
All right, so you hear the sounds of gunfire as the 4 of you plus Flint Spanner and the Wandering Shade charge down. All right. As you travel down the tunnel, you see that for the most part, the tunnel continues on straight. There are multiple branching pathways that you encounter on the left and right, also covered with ancient goblin signage, but the majority, in fact, all of them that you're encountering so far are collapsed and no longer in use.
What do some of the signs say?
There's the Grit Flux Chamber, the Spittoon Collider,
Oh,
the Tumble Core Nexus, the Mirage Matrix Vault,
everything here sounds so cool.
the Lone Frequency Chamber,
My life. Go on.
and the Bandit Anomaly Cell.
It seems like we got a little bit of a head start on that. What was on the other side of that wall? It sounded terrible.
I never saw it, to be fair.
Oh, it was Splinterhead.
Splinterhead, what?
The one that came back to life, and he's after us, and he has 1,000 guns. He murdered other me, who looked so cool when he died.
Wait, you guys killed that guy?
Yeah, we killed him
It was an accident.
on accident.
It was an accident.
Sadly, it doesn't matter if it was an accident. You're the only face he remembers, and at this point, we just assume that we were killed by that person.
Yeah, hey, just for the record, it was not an accident. I cut him in half with an axe.
Thrasher, I was trying to not say that.
Hey, man, sometimes honesty is the best policy. Probably not right now, but we're going with it.
Okay, so we need to avoid him and any other people we might have killed down here.
Look, I think the more important thing is, why is he, like, super powerful? Because before, I just, like... I didn't even really chop. I just kind of let my hand fall, and he just... whop. Two halves. One goblin, two halves.
When we're reborn from the pools, we have a special connection to the magic for a short amount of time.
How long?
How...
If we avoid him for long enough, he should return to a normal goblin.
And then I'll cut him in half again. It'll be fine. What do you guys call him? Because I'm voting for Super Goblin.
We call it Super Saiyan 4. No. We call it goblin mode.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Full goblin mode.
So, anyways, when they're super goblins.
Okay, so we got to keep working our way down this tunnel until we can find another option. It seems like everything's collapsed in down here.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're saying all this while we're running. We're just booking.
All right, give me some perception checks, and you have disadvantage because you're booking it.
Still pretty perceptive when I'm booking it.
I was really proud of the tumble core nexus.
15 for Copes.
I know. I
That
really
was,
wanted
you
to.
should have been.
That's a 8 for Nox.
18 for Demi.
Ooh, with disadvantage? Nice.
22.
Oh no, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage, I got a
Oh,
12.
sorry. It was a critical fail.
Was it Demarok?
Ah, that's so disappointed.
12.
Copes was at 15.
All right, Copes. You spot a few scattered tunnels. It looks like the caverns have opened up. The railway beneath your feet is now more ancient than ever. It looks like stop reacting visually to me. you have to stop.
It's really good, though.
It's good. The tracks have worn away to nearly nothing. Now you're in more of a cavern, walking on this worn railway, and you see multiple branching tunnels outward. A couple of those stand out to you, one of which appears to be animal bones littering the ground, and the other one bears the resemblance of tracks, like footsteps.
We need to go this way. And I run down the one with animal bones.
All right.
All right, Copes. We'll follow you.
Yep, we're after it.
All right, you head down that tunnel. This tunnel does not have tracks on it. This is just like a cave tunnel now.
There's a lot of bones, guys. I trust Copes, but why did we pick the bone way?
A lot of stuff died over here.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm worried about.
You're a rhino, man. What do you care?
True that.
Probably want to die at this point. That's grotesque.
What? Wait, is it that bad? The Thrasher said it wasn't that bad.
It's that bad.
No, you look fine, man. No, you look fine.
Bro,
Okay.
if you do die, I promise we'll make some cool piano keys out of your horn or something. And you can live on forever.
I don't know if... let's just go.
I heard if you grind up your
Whoa! Whoa, can we
Stop it.
step out of the game for a second?
Flint.
Who said that?
I did.
Damn it, Dimrock said that. Who said that?
Oh, it's me, Flint Spanner.
Oh,
The dude's got 38 mistresses. He knows everything he needs about this.
He knows about some rhino horn. Watch out, Nox.
He's eyeing the rhino horn. All right.
Stop staring at me like I'm a piece of meat.
All right, the cavern begins to descend downward. It is now covered with a thick layer of moss. You come to an area that's fully green. Like this moss grows up thickly all around this cavern mouth and descends inward. You do see a lot of bones littering the ground immediately around this cave. Cave within a cave. There are bright green bushes growing around the mouth of this little
They
cavern.
are bright.
I guess. I mean, bright colored, like light green.
I know this has gone bad every...
Well, are they bright or are they light?
Light bright.
Very good. You've solved the puzzle. Please proceed.
Oh, like the toy. Got it.
I know
Excellent.
this hasn't worked well for me anytime I've tried, but can I look at the bones and see if I can tell what kind of bones they are? I want to see if they're... You mentioned maybe animal bones, but why are there so many animal bones in a cave? Is it like bats and rats, or is it like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, other kind of stuff?
Bats, rats, potatoes, tomatoes.
Is that survival?
Oh,
Yeah. Survival or medicine and nature would be fine too.
A 7. It's a 7.
Yeah, they're bones, man. I don't know what else to tell you.
Guys, I don't know what bones belong where. I'm really bad at this.
can I try?
You're trying to assemble a skeleton again. Yes, you can try.
I'm gonna try survival. 11.
You say 11?
I did better than him. You guys can't give me too much shit.
I'd say you could tell
There's some like small animal bones, like rats, coyotes. Definitely there's at least one goblin bone among them.
Okay, so why are there so many bones around here? We need to be cautious.
Something been eating them? Is it something been eating them?
I think we just got to keep moving forward until we can find
Perception check.
some sort of exit.
20. I want to look for like signs of why the bones is there.
Demarok, you notice that you can see multiple tracks crisscrossing throughout this room, though they do not appear to be of an animal or creature that you know of. They're very confusing tracks.
What size could I approximate?
A medium-sized creature.
Guys, I mean, there's been something going back and forth through here, but other than that, I don't see anything. I think we just keep getting the fuck out. Can we hear the guy behind us still?
He probably would have broken through by now. I'd say you can hear the sound of metal grating on the ancient tracks.
There's no time to look at moss, guys. We gotta fucking book it.
All right, let's keep charging.
There's just the sweet smell of mesquite in this room.
I run like a majestic rhino man
Oh.
with 3 arms.
Make a Constitution saving throw. Nox.
19.
You start to feel a little bit sleepy as you cross the threshold. It's the sweet smell of those mesquite bushes.
Oh, Demi, do we have time for a nap?
No, let's go.
I know you wanted to go, but we could just a quick, just 2 hours.
Nox, shut your rhino mouth. He will murder us.
Just chill, man.
You want this to be how we end? No, I grab him by the horn and drag him.
Okay. Roll a Constitution saving throw, Demarok.
21.
21? Oh, that mesquite smells so good. You feel a little bit sleepy.
I reached down and grabbed some and put it in my pocket for later.
Okay. All right, and you push through the cavern mouth.
Yeah.
And Thrasher and Copes
Yup.
do what?
Going.
mesquite.
All right.
Follow them.
All right, roll Constitution saving throws as you cross the threshold.
That is a 4.
I got a 22.
So yeah, 22. All right, Copes. Oh, that sweet mesquite fills your nose. You can't help but just lay down.
Oh, yes.
I pick him up and carry him.
Yeah, he does.
Does it look like when you pick up like a lamb where the legs are just straight out?
Probably.
You pick Copes up and drag him away. Make one more Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Nope.
Oh no, this is gonna go so bad.
Me or Thrasher?
Oh, you're fine.
No, much better. All right, 27.
You're fine. All right, you pull him free of the mesquite trap.
Take me back.
It takes a couple minutes, but Copes eventually reawakens.
How come Copes got to sleep?
All right, the cavern opens up wide. You only can see to the limit of your dark vision, which I think for most people is 60 feet. But now you can see obvious signs of habitation. You see bedroll scattered across the ground. You see fires that must have been recently lit with some smoldering coals sitting within them. There's a thin layer of smoke at the top of this cavern, but no sign of any people.
Would these be goblin-sized encampments? Investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah, how big's that bedroll?
I got this, guys. 10. The most boring roll. Tell me.
The bedrolls are longer than they would be if they were just goblins. That's all I'll tell you on a 10.
Hello?
Guys, I think it's a bunch of tall goblins.
Is anybody here? How dare them? I'm tall now too. Is anybody here?
There's no response.
I'm gonna rummage through one of the encampments. One of the. I want to rummage.
Okay.
I find any crowns?
You don't find any crowns.
Damn it.
You just gonna search one of the bedrolls or around the area?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just one of the encampment.
You find a couple bottles that are marked. They say snake oil on them. It's actually oil.
Oil.
Yeah,
Motor oil?
like vegetable oil. We'll say.
I'm gonna keep one.
You find some half-eaten bits of food. Find some more bones stacked up in a pile. Looks like quite a collection. No responses as you call out in this chamber.
Well, they were clearly here pretty recently.
Look, guys, I know it could be important to discover that thing is chasing us. Are we going to stop and fight? Do we hide? Are we just going to look at bedrolls while it sneaks up and murders us?
Who's with us again? What's his name?
Flint's banner.
Hey, Flint. What do you think? Like, could it be wearing off now?
I mean, it's been a while. I mean, how strong was he when you guys fought him?
Not.
Again, man, barely put any pressure. Just let the axe fall and the goblin splits.
He was like a cake of warm butter.
Okay. Never had a cake of that, but
What he said.
Oh, you never had my butter cake? Yeah, I'll make you some.
Not now, Debbie.
it's been like 15, 20 minutes. He probably doesn't have much longer.
If we can find people that live down here, maybe they can tell us how to get above. Obviously, somebody was just here.
Maybe they're still here. And he looks around.
Does the campfire look... Can I tell if it was put out, or... Like, is it wet around the campfire, or does it look like it was burning from earlier in the day?
Roll an investigation check.
Are there any tumbleweeds around?
No.
You have to tell me. You have to tell me.
There are a couple decommissioned tumbleweeds. It looks like they were in for repairs.
A 13 investigation.
It does look like it was put out recently.
Okay, guys, well... I think they're here because it looks like the fires were just put out. They've got to be hiding.
Okay, let me investigate.
Is there more of that snake oil?
Nat 20.
You do find a couple more bottles as you look around.
Okay.
I start peeking around too, just trying to like solve the problem, and I get a nat 20 investigation.
Nice.
Searching around the room, you do spot a lot of odd-looking crisscrossing tracks that are straight lines, like something was being drug across the ground. As you search the perimeter of this chamber, you find that there are multiple burrows dug into the wall, like holes about maybe 10 inches in diameter. Some of them at ground level, some of them higher.
Mole people, guys, it's fucking mole people. We found the den. Mole people den.
Mole people?
Look here and here and here and here, and I'm showing them all the holes. They've crawled in these crevices.
Are you implying it's some sort of half humanoid, half animal hybrid? That's ridiculous.
A mole man, you rhino guy. Come on. It's not that far-fetched.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right.
Damn, should have fused with a mole.
That would have been helpful.
Should have fused with nothing.
Well, too late for that, so...
I can't fit in one of those holes, right? They're pretty small, you said?
You maybe could have before.
Let's smoke them out. I want to light a fire in one of the...
Demi, that's a good idea.
But they're slightly bigger, and he's only slightly bigger.
Okay, what, you got like a torch or something?
Yep.
You light a torch. You just gonna stuff it in the hole? You trying to see down there, or are you just trying to throw it in there, or what?
No, I try to blow on it. Does anybody have gust or anything that we can push the smoke through the hole?
No, but there's a bottle of oil here. We could spray that on there.
Okay, and I do.
Okay. Okay. So you just throw it in there, you spray it, what? You dump it on the torch and throw it in there?
I set the lit torch inside of the hole and I reach my arm in as far as I can, placing the torch back there. And then take the bottle of the oil and throw it against the flame in the tunnel.
Okay. The fire flares upward, a little bit of fire shoots out of the hole, and the hole begins to fill with smoke. Smoke and flame.
I want to block the outside of the hole so all the smoke goes inside.
I see, okay. Roll a perception check. This is based on hearing, not sight.
6.
Sounds like burning.
But you have advantage.
Sounds like burning in there.
Use your
There's a
advantage.
fire inside.
After a few moments, you see smoke coming out of one of the other holes on the wall.
That's what I wanted to see. Okay, the tunnels are all connected.
So where do we go?
I don't know if there's people here.
There's something here.
Not people.
Does the path continue past this room or does it stop here?
The cavern does continue onward into more natural cave formations.
Well, I wonder if whatever is here, and we know you're here, was maybe capturing people who fell asleep in the last room? Because that made me want to go to bed.
Ooh, that's a good idea. That's exactly what was happening.
But I don't know where they are now.
Think they're waiting to ambush us?
No, I doubt it. I think they're cowards.
I feel like they've had plenty of chances to ambush us now.
Yeah, I mean, we're standing here.
Look, guys, we've been in dark tunnels before and we've been surrounded by enemies, and no matter what, we've always found a way through. So whether we die here or we die later, it doesn't matter. I say we keep moving forward. And I cast motivational speech.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I agree, Demi.
Everybody has 5 temporary hit points
Oh, sweet.
and has advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Nice.
Dang. You hear clanging in the distance.
All right, time to move.
Let's go towards that.
No, away from that. That's the dude that's chasing us.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, I was so motivated.
Whoever wants to can make a perception check.
So that means everybody does.
I don't. I'm running on the ground like a 5-legged rhino.
19.
Woohoo!
Copes got a 22.
Nice.
All right, Thrasher and Copes, you notice a misshapen bit of stone, maybe it's not stone, lining the upper corner of one of the caverns. It's rounded instead of the sheer cut or the natural cragginess of a natural formation. It's round instead.
Hey guys, check this out.
What you got?
Pointed out.
It starts to move after you
Oh.
point it out.
It starts to move.
It starts to move.
tackle it. I tackle it.
It's on the ceiling.
Yeah, I can jump.
I see him chasing it. I fly up after it.
It is. Hey, canonically, Thrasher has uppies. All right.
He can dunk.
This thing begins to
How high is it?
slither across the ceiling.
Oh my god. What is it?
Well, I already said I jumped at it.
15 feet tall.
You can make me do that if you'd like. Yeah, I feel like Thrasher can get that.
You just gotta do a good
don't
athletics
think so.
check. Can't remember how tall vertical.
Oh, is that all? A good athletics check from Thrasher?
That'll never happen.
That's all you need? All right, here I go. That's a 12.
That's not high enough. That's not.
3 on the dice, baby. Something about
I
Thrasher.
can't believe how bad I am at them.
I want to try.
Hey guys, what is that thing?
It's slithering
Is it a snake?
down the corner of the cavern.
Does it look like a snake
It looks like a snake.
when you say slithering? Oh my god. I push Copes forward.
Matt, this is a fantasy world.
Shoot my gun at it.
Oh.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Fire your gun. You have to make an attack roll then.
Plus dex.
It's a martial weapon.
Nobody knows how to use guns, so nobody's proficient in them right now.
Okay, this will just be +1 then.
Nat 20!
Nice.
Go.
All right, roll a D100 real quick.
69.
Oh!
Nice.
I think we've got.
Does it get any better than a Nat 20 and a 69?
Nope, it doesn't.
He's got to get bonus for that, bro.
For sure.
You grow another horn.
Was this the episode I have to be quiet?
Each creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for 1 minute, including you. All right, do your damage with the gun.
So all just
Oh, here comes the piano again. What's the gun damage?
2d6.
one.
2d6 plus your dex, plus 1. And it's twice that many dice because you crit. So 2 more d6.
Wow, 2 1s on the first roll and 2 2s on the second roll. What a absolute clown.
Plus 1.
7
get that.
damage. 4d6 plus 1 and you got 7 damage?
Oof.
I feel like he might be within 30 feet of you, the snake creature.
Nah.
Luck check?
Huh? Luck check sounds
Nah.
good, actually. On a 12 or higher, it is not within 30 feet of you.
Go ahead, Tyler.
6.
Nice.
That's bad.
It is within 30 feet of you, and all of you vanish. All of you are invisible.
Copes, nice job. You shot it into oblivion.
You got him, man.
Oh, you don't.
Where'd everybody go? Guys,
Oh no, not again.
what happened to us? Oh, these bullets suck.
Snake's
I'm gonna
gone.
I'm gonna run.
Where?
Further down the tunnel.
So what do you guys think we should do?
Run from the invisible snake!
Okay, you guys run. You don't even get to see the results of the crit that you did because the creature's invisible. Everyone, do you guys run into each other at all because you're invisible?
I pull out my invisibility lantern and shine it where the snake was.
Ah, okay. Everybody's revealed then.
Oh.
Oh.
You see the snake creature bleeding from a grievous wound that you've dealt to it. It is shivering in fear, you recognize from your druidic training.
I heal it.
No.
Copes!
It's like trying to burrow itself deeper and flatten itself against the wall, hoping that you won't see it.
Oh, man, now I feel bad for it.
I run up and heal it.
Shoot it again! Copes, why did you put your gun away?
Nox hates snakes too, remember?
Apparently.
It was the fear too great I couldn't roleplay without it.
Alright, you go heal it. What are you using?
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds? What level? He's miming for some reason. You can just say it, man. It's
I don't even hear sound most time.
I'm very quick. But I'm picking my times in between, I think,
I see.
breaks and bridges.
Alright, it's 1d8 plus your wisdom bonus. Ghost has rolled a lot of ones, and here's another one.
Put a band-aid on where I shot him.
Not our best day.
That is 5 health. We got a break in the concert. Yeah, that's 5.
5 health, so the wound begins to close.
Almost completely. If you remember, I only did 7. So I would say that's pretty substantial.
Yeah, you did only shoot him for 7, so...
Alright. You see, it's about 8 feet long. You see its head curl off the side of the ceiling and see that it is grappling onto the wall with tiny little hands. And you see a goblin face looking at you at the end of the snake's body.
History check.
Why?
Do I know
He
him?
knows him.
You don't think you know this goblin.
I'm sorry I shot you with a gun.
Yeah, but Copes doesn't think a lot of things.
You see that other goblin heads have poked out of the hidey holes in the wall, looking at the group of you, watching you intently, as the snake creature says, "Why did you shoot me?"
You're a snake! It's weird.
I knew we were right to hide from you. You're just like everybody else. You see a snake, you try to kill it. Be gone from our home.
But I healed you, though.
Yes, but you showed us what kind of person you are, goat.
I shoot it again. You fucking goat.
You do?
No, I
Okay.
don't. No. I
Say your
don't.
catchphrase. Say your catchphrase.
I was just goating.
It'll work.
Roll an insight check.
That's a nat 20.
Oh my God! Really?
You are full of ones and nat 20s.
Wow, with a nat 20,
Okay.
you could see all this snake goblin creatures trying to put up a tough front. He's terrified of the 5 of you, but not so much that you don't think you could reason with him.
I'm sure I shot you with a gun. What are y'all doing down here? What is all this?
It's all good, man. We can move. No, I'm just
Why would we talk to you after you've done such a thing?
I rolled nat 20.
You scared us. I mean, come on, man. You're a giant snake man on the ceiling.
I can't do anything about that.
I am fully aware of that.
You could be on the floor.
We wanted to hide.
Yeah, because you're a rhino and you can't do anything about that, right?
I can fix it.
We wanted to hide.
Did y'all go through the...
People who don't come down here
What?
attack us when they see us. We just wanted to be left alone.
Well, we're here trying to make the world a better place. The goblin world. It sucks up there.
you hear a bunch of hissing laughter from throughout the room.
No one can improve the goblin kingdoms.
We can do it. We have a plan. Part 1 and part 2.
And that plan is?
Flint, tell him the plan. Tell him the plan, Flint.
We're taking down King Boomstone from the inside. You kill one king, another will rise up. It will not change anything.
Tell him the other part, Flint. Tell him, answer that one.
These guys have some other alternate plan where they keep talking about wheels that they're going to turn, like close them, but not all the way. And they think that's going to change things long term, though they haven't really explained that part.
Yeah, so how's that
No
sound?
explanation needed.
You say you're going for King Boomstone. Yes.
Yeah,
They
by access.
he's only the beginning.
He shows visible interest when that is mentioned. I'll let your nat 20 insight ride along for a moment.
Is he the one who did this to you? I'm assuming y'all went through the mashup machine.
Yes, we are all mashlings.
Oh, now we know.
Oh, I wish we had talked to you first.
Hey, why?
I got in the box.
Why is that a thing? Who was making mashlings? And why? Great name, by the way, though. I do need to say that. I love that.
Many years ago, there were experiments down in these tunnels being held using the magic flow that I'm sure you encountered earlier.
Yeah, the river.
They've been long since abandoned, most of the experiments having moved to the Spark Spindle Kingdom. But we, those that they had experimented on, were left here. Those who could passably survive socially in the outside world left, leaving just us.
Well, we want to do something about the massive amount of magic that's flowing through this place so this kind of thing never happens again, but we need to get up to King Boomstone.
Well, we can help you with that. But why would we at this point? I'd sooner ask you to leave and never come back.
Take a chance, man. We're here to help.
We could... When was the last time you had a chance to make a difference here? And how many more times do you think you'll get that opportunity?
We must confer.
And they all slither out of their holes. You see that their bodies are elongated snake-like bodies, about 8 inches in diameter, and they seem to have retained their 4 limbs, which they use to scuttle like squirrel monsters across the ground.
Thrasher, Will you hold me? Yes. Thank you. I feel better about the whole rhino thing now.
Yeah, it's not that weird.
It's not that weird. It's honestly, it's not that bad.
No, not at all.
Thank you for listening to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are guaranteed. We hope that you will slither on with us next week as we join our heroes on the following Thursday for a new bit of adventure. But don't forget to bring your snake oil for dry snake scales. Don't worry, we don't bite. Join us in the Discord where you can talk to the other heroes minus Thrasher. Some say listening to the Discount Heroes is poison for the mind, but it's actually venom for the mind because it bites straight into your skull and seeps in. So join us next week on Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed.
I really like it.
Boa constrictor.
No, I went to pee and he said, I'm pretty upset, honestly. I was like, what's going on? He's like, I wasn't invited to be on the podcast.
Well, fucking get his ass in here.
He is making more noise on the podcast than any of us, in all fairness.
Also true. Hey, he is doing the outro. You know that, right? Does he know that yet?
I don't think that's a good idea. Can you give him a mic that's not on? Kind of like when you play a video game with a kid and give him a remote controller that's not plugged in.
Telling you, he just got another beer and it's just going to get louder and louder. This kid, I don't know if you could tell, but it's happening.
Yeah, we can. For sure we can.
How late is he normally up?
Not until he's done.
Hey, man, you want to take that room upstairs as soon as it's fucking available?
He had the drumsticks in his hand when I was out there.
Oh, no.
Well, good luck, man. All right.